Making smooth, creamy homemade ice cream is an art that has been enjoyed by families for generations, and it's never been easier to indulge in this great American tradition than with White Mountain's old-fashioned ice cream maker. Your unit includes everything you need to get started: the powerful electric motor, the delicious recipe booklet, the stainless steel canister with lid that holds the recipe mix, the dasher for churning, and of course the long-lasting artisan bucket, handcrafted of 100% New England white pine. You will also need plenty of ice and rock salt, which together play a vital role. Start by placing the canister on the metal guidepost in the center of the bucket. Pour some ice around the canister to steady it. To insert the dasher, line up the diamond-shaped opening with the metal stem at the bottom of the canister. Turn it gently until it rests firmly at the bottom. Next, pour your homemade refrigerated ice cream recipe into the canister, filling it halfway. Put the lid on and turn the dasher stem, making sure it turns freely. To secure the motor to the bucket, position the center gear over the dasher stem. Then lock the left and right ends into the metal brackets on either side of the bucket. Be sure the White Mountain logo faces the same direction as the bucket logo. Now the freezing process begins. Fill the bucket completely around all sides with alternating layers of ice and rock salt. Pack the top layer with rock salt. Next, plug in the unit to start the motor. As the ice melts, add alternating layers of ice and rock salt. After about 20 to 30 minutes, your ice cream is done. Unplug the unit and remove the motor. Wipe off any ice or salt left on the top of the canister. Remove the lid and gently jiggle and pull out the dasher, pushing the ice cream down into the canister. You're now ready to serve rich, delicious homemade ice cream right out of the bucket, or scoop into your favorite container and freeze for later use. Perfect for parties or family fun time, you'll be hooked on the wholesome taste and amazing texture of your homemade ice cream. So go ahead, indulge. The memories will last a lifetime. White Mountain brand, churning out creamy goodness since 1853.
Do these jingles take you back to the ice cream truck coming around the corner? Now you can easily make your favourite childhood dessert with the Breville Smart Scoop. It's the first compressor ice cream maker with load sensing that lets you set and forget. This banana frozen yogurt recipe is one of many sure crowd-pleasing favourites that are included in the recipe section of the instruction booklet. Place the paddle securely into the 1.5 quart bowl. The outside needs to be completely dry or the water can turn to ice and cause it to get stuck. Pour the mixture into the ice cream bowl and place it into the Smart Scoop. Then choose from the 12 hardness settings. Turn the dial to the right for harder textured dessert like gelato or ice cream, and dial to the left for softer sorbet and this frozen yogurt. If you want to tailor to your preferred consistency, or for a pre-timed recipe, you can mix in manual mode. The optional pre-cool function can be used before both manual and automatic settings and only takes about 10 minutes to cool. That same button can activate the child lock by holding it down for 2 seconds. To make it faster, I'm definitely going to press pre-cool. Great for entertaining, the Keep Cool setting will keep the consistency of the dessert by chilling and churning for up to 3 hours. There's also an option to switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But to alert you to when your dessert's ready, the big decision remains to choose from the jingles, beeps, or a mute option. But that doesn't really scream ice cream. Ice cream usually takes about 50 minutes to churn and chill. But if your recipe calls for chocolate chips, fresh fruit or flavourings, they'll be a ding in about 3 to 5 minutes just before your ice cream reaches its desired consistency. When it's done, remove blade will flash. Use the included spatula to remove the frozen dessert from the bowl into a freezer container. You can immediately serve, or since it's all natural and free from stabilisers and preservatives, it will store for 1 week in the freezer. To prevent ice crystals from forming, put plastic film directly over the top before storing in the freezer. The bowl should be hand washed. Use the included bottle brush to clean inside of the scraper blade. The Smart Scoop, brought to you by the food thinkers at Breville.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, Director of Marketing Communications for Cuisinart. This is the Cuisinart Pure Indulgence 2-quart frozen yogurt and ice cream maker. This product is a lot of fun to use. It's really easy to operate. First, you need to put your freezer bowl in the freezer. We recommend overnight at 0 degrees. And you put it right inside. You put your ingredients in here. You add your ice cream dasher, and this is what turns the ice cream as it freezes. You put your lid on, and you'll notice the lid has a little hole in it right here, where as your ice cream's almost finished, you can add in small pieces of fruit or chocolate chips or even a couple of small pieces of nuts. And after you get all your ingredients in, you just turn it on. It's beautifully designed. It has a stainless steel housing. And guess what? In 25 minutes, you're going to have fresh, flavorful ice cream or frozen yogurt right at home.
Hi, I'm Daniel Green. My family's weird. They like ice cream, can you imagine? Maybe yours does too. But I don't like giving them the store-bought ice creams that are full of additives and artificial ingredients. Things like modified cornstarch, gelatin, artificial flavor. Who needs that stuff? Homemade is a lot better, but it's also a lot harder than grabbing a couple of pints at the grocery store. Or is it? Not with this, the Gourmet Ice Creamery Express All-in-One Ice Cream Maker Pro. This is truly an advanced unit with an internal cooling system so that you never need to pre-freeze the bowl. It makes 2 pints of delicious creamy ice cream in less than an hour. The Ice Creamery Express also gives you control over the softness of your ice cream. But the thing is, you control the ingredient list, like fresh cream, fresh eggs, fresh fruit, natural flavorings, and absolutely no stabilizers or preservatives. It's healthier and it tastes a lot better too. Right, let's make some ice cream. Choose from a dozen delectable desserts in the included recipe book, including a recipe for natural fruit sorbet. You can also do gelato and frozen yogurt. Let's go for a classic, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Simmer together heavy cream, whole milk, sugar, vanilla, and a pinch of salt over a low heat until the sugar has dissolved. Add a large handful of fresh mint leaves after it comes off the fire and allow it to cool slightly. We'll let that cool in the refrigerator overnight. As I pour the base into the Ice Creamery Express, I want to choose the hard ice cream button. The internal refrigeration chills the ice cream while it's churning for a creamy and rich texture that's hard to believe. A beep will tell you when the cycle is complete. Pour the ice cream into a container and stir in a cup of chocolate chips. Put it in the freezer and don't tell anyone about it if you want it to still be there to serve for dinner.